Right, so quite a few of you have asked me how to make this airsoft slash paintball mortar, which is great fun. It's great for Guy Fawkes night or whatever you want to do. Shoot at your neighbours. It's a good bit of kit and it's a good laugh and super easy to make. So most of you have guessed already, it is just a scaffold pipe. It's about 25 inches long. You can make this any size you like. It's totally up to you. However, we found that 25 inches is the ideal size. The width just in here is about 1.6 inches. That fits the TS-FLX single bangs perfectly. As you can see, this one's a little bit rusted inside, but you get a bit of oil in that. It slides straight down and jumps straight back out. They're great. So getting on to making it, like I said, the barrel is about 25 inches long. Now, this base plate, it's simply a scaffold. It's part of a scaffold. It's a scaffold base plate. You pop them in the bottom of the scaffold to keep the scaffold nice and straight. You can, wherever you find the pipe, I'm sure you should be able to find the base plates. They're not that hard to come by. Now there is a weld just round here. Okay, so that's the base plate's then welded onto the firing tube. Then when you have your base plate, now the ones we found had a hole in the bottom, and obviously you can't leave the hole in the bottom because all the energy will come out the back. We wanted to go straight out, so we had to weld a nice steel base plate, again a base plate on the base plate to keep that nice and secure. Now we've dropped down the TS-FLX single bangs. I know some of you might be a bit worried if it's going to blow up on you. However, we were using people scarers, which were about 4 times the charge of the TS-FLX single bangs, and it held up quite nicely to that. Now for the tripod, this is where it's a little bit complicated, but again, this is one of them things where you can knock one up yourself to vary, because really the firing tube's the bit that everyone's asking about. But the tripod is kind of simple. All it is three metal pieces of square tubing, and it has been bent over. See the focus. Just on the inside, as you can see it a little bit, just there I put some photos in and some cuts been made in, and that's just been crimped over, and it just works quite nicely together. And again, there's a little crimp in there and in there. Now I know some of you might be like, oh well, I can't really bother to make a tripod. There's other options. You could just do a bipod with 2, then weld a nut onto here and have it just hanging, so it's a static, so it won't move. That would be great for people using it as sights, firing it at the same place every time. But I know quite a few have wanted it for on the go, and this is the ideal size, a nice small tripod. I'll put some more plans in with the tripod, but like I said, the firing tube, the TS-FLX bangs are perfect for this. And they've got some great range. I'm a bit miffed I haven't got any to show you, but that is literally all there is to it. It's 2 welds, and then you're ready to rock and roll. If you've got any questions, I'll pop some more plans and bits and bobs, some photos of the welds and where to weld and where to get the bits and pieces and how much they cost roughly in the UK. And that's everything there is to it. So I hope that's helped you a little bit more than me just saying what it is. Right, thank you very much.